We saw Nadal adopt a similar sort of return position when he played Del Potro. I mean, he is literally 10, 12 feet behind the baseline. I mean, look at that. Trying to give himself as much time to catch up to these big serves.
He's closer to the backstop than he is to the baseline.
That's brilliant.
132 miles an hour on that serve for Anderson, known as one of the bigger servers. In fact, he has some of the top 5 fastest serves in this entire tournament. Fastest serve was 141 miles an hour, by the way. Kevin's fastest serve in the tournament, 137. That last one, 135.
Neville and Kelsey, coach and wife. I'll be nervous early on until this match settles down.
One of the things that's been much discussed about Kevin Anderson is work on the mental side of the game. Giving himself pep talks on the court.
Yep, he's been working with a sports psychologist. Got to give Neville a lot of credit as well. He's worked hard at making him more positive, getting himself more motivated.
Another smoke serve at 136.
40-30.
Kevin talked about learning how to not be so hard on himself and get so down if something doesn't go right. Stay positive. Keep the game flowing in his mind.
See the defensive skills of Nadal on that backhand side. It's incredible. So important, that pattern of play, to go really hard to Nadal's forehand, I think. Doesn't defend as well off that wing, so we'll see how much Kevin employs that tactic throughout this match.
The first of the fist pumps for Kevin Anderson, and a chance to get a service hold here to start this match. You feel like of the two players, he'll be the one that needs to settle into the match a little more quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Rafa's been here and done it on numerous occasions.
So Kevin Anderson gets the service hold. A couple of aces.
Colored at the moment. Rainbow Nation colors. It's a rock pattern to play. He's just got to remember there that because he's so far up the court, doesn't need to hit the ball that hard. It's all about spin control.
So another breakpoint opportunity for Nadal. And Anderson fighting to hold his serve here pretty early in this first set. Two saved.
Quick to move up to the short ball.
before this match started. Through 6 matches in the tournament, Anderson had only yielded 22 breakpoint opportunities to his opponent. He saved 17 of them. He only lost 5. He saved 2 for 2 in this match so far. We'll get our first chase review of the match to see if that serve was good as called or not. Rafa having a look, but it's right on the line. Rafa's looking at a ball mark.
Advantage Anderson.
Perhaps disagreeing with the technology, but that's not going to get him anything.
That's strange. The only reason he might not have seen it, because that ball was plumb on the line. It wouldn't have left much of a mark, so I don't know if that's an existing mark already, Alan.
Yeah. Long game, this third game of the match.
Both these guys super fit. Anderson will have no problem playing long. Neither will this guy, of course, that we know.
That's what he does. Grinds you down. Perfect placement on the serve.
Advantage Anderson.
Just have to think back to the other hard court major final that Nadal played in earlier this year. Remember, he beat Zverev down under in 4 hours and 5 minutes. Dimitrov 4 hours 56 minutes.
And that was all just to get into that epic final with Roger Federer. Tough time for the second double fault of the match for Anderson.
And of course, the longer he keeps serving, the more looks Nadal gets at the serve, the more nuances he starts to pick up. Shot! An absolute ripper from Anderson.
Advantage Anderson.
I mean, he is doing all the bullying here. Power angle of note.
Did you see the hop that ball took from the spin off of Nadal's racket when it landed in front of Anderson?
Yep, it did. It was just a little off balance, wasn't he? Just shows you how fine-tuned these guys are with their movement. Ball just got away from Anderson, a little too far. And they make the error.
Kevin Anderson's a very tall guy. When he comes into the net with that wingspan and that height, it's something that you have to account for when you're trying to pass him. .6'8".
Could have done with a bit of that.
Saves 2 break points and saves his serve. On serve between Kevin Anderson and Rafael Nadal in the championship match.
One of the best in the business.
30 love.
Moving his opponents around the court. Handful of aces for Anderson.
There's no way you can tell me now he needs these games. Every game on his serve, it's gone the deuce. He needs easy outs.
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking early on in the match, because I was initially thinking hit some balls, get the feel of it. But you're 100% right. He needs to start holding serve and holding serve quickly. He's up to 38 points played on his deal now.
I mean, that shirt is already soaked through, and I mean, we're in the 5th game of the first set.
Coach Neville Godwin said the tactics would be very simple.
Oh, missed it. Tried to cut it tight to the net and out the side door. Got a little too much on it.
Robert, did Neville say anything to give you a hint on the tactics outside of just general?
No, just the general stuff. He would try and mix it up and perhaps serve and volley a little more. We've seen that, I think, already, Luke, just because Rafa stands so deep. So just to try and give him a different look every now and then.
But you've highlighted something I think is very important. When you get that short ball or that mid-court ball, Anderson's got to go big and deep to the Nadal forehand because he does not defend on that side, on the backhand, because he's right-handed dominant. That right hand really helps him defend.
Chase review shows the ball was in. So Nadal down to just 1 challenge remaining for the rest of this set. An extremely hard-fought hold of serve for Kevin Anderson. Up and about during the changeover. So now can Nadal get a consolidation of this service break and put himself 1 game away from the first set. He's got a good start on it.
15 months.
Of course, some new balls in his hand, Alan, so those things will zip through the air a little quicker, skid more, just like that sliding serve did there. Oh, that is very nice.
Nice touch.
15 on.
Don't see this too often from Kevin. Lovely combination of shots, being aggressive and then showing some decent finesse.
And risky there. A little too short, you catch the net. A little too long, Rafa can get it. But perfectly executed.
30-15. 40-15.
But a hip labrum kept him from playing in Australia.
Better. First ball, it's got to go to the forehand if it's short and central, more often than not.
30 on.
Kevin talked about his rehab after ruling out surgery as a last resort only. Said he worked several hours a day over almost 2 months to get it going, and even more rehab after that. It's a long road back, but says he feels great, he's in good shape. And his form over the summer has certainly showed it. Oh, great shot.
Deuce.
I mean, backhand skills are simply jaw-dropping. It's behind him, but he just draws it cross-court again. So strong with the top hand. That's his right hand. How often have we said that?
Second serve, and Nadal wins the point, and now has a chance to break again and take the first set. The two-time U.S. Open champ has won the first set in his attempt to get a third. Nadal 6-3 in 58 minutes.
There's that sliding serve down the middle again, Anderson.
The right center service line, the ball's got in.
We'll ask for it to be looked at.
Oh, he's got to start covering that more and force Nadal. Stay away from his favorite. That is plumb on the line.
15.
Jake's review says good. First ace of the match for Nadal.
Of course, Nadal has only ever lost a major final on one occasion after he's won the first set. That was in Australia back in 2012. Novak Djokovic, the man on the other side of the net that day. Otherwise, 12-1.
He plays well with the lead.
Definitely sign of a great player. And I was just having a look at his second set score lines over the past fortnight, Alan. 6-2, 6-3, 6-3, 6-4, 6-2, 6-love. Once he gets going, very tough to reel in.
Very quick service hold to love, and we are at 3-2 on serve in the second set. Nadal has a one-set lead. About developing a routine, including those fist pumps and commands that just helps him on the court, helps him stay focused and stay in his rhythm. So not letting it alter that routine is really important at this point. Now a couple of break points. Anderson has fended off 4 of 6 break opportunities that Nadal has had, but those 2 he has not have been very expensive. One saved, but still another one faced for Anderson.
Call us more, Uncle Tony. I'm happy with the way things have gone thus far.
Tony Nadal talking about that this will be his last year on the road with Nadal. Though I suspect if his presence is requested at certain events or at certain times, he would be more than willing.
Got it. Nadal strikes.
And a service break. And a 4-2 lead in this second set.
Patrols the net. So intelligent here. Tight. Make sure. Now that one's not coming back.
But he's only won 4 of 10 on his second serve.
That's one of the biggest serves in the game. So when that first serve isn't finding his mark, he's going to be in trouble.
15.
Are you seeing something that he's doing on these first serves that might be inconsistent in some way, or
just not hitting his target? So I don't see anything as far as technically is concerned. There's no wind down there really to deal with, so there's no excuse. Again, just a couple of inches long. Perhaps needs to take a bit of pace off the serve and, you know, add a bit more spin for control.
And now in the dynamic of Nadal standing so far back, daring Anderson to go for an angle, daring Anderson to go for the line, because what Nadal does is basically wait for the ball to slow up a little bit, and that may make Anderson press a little bit more, do a little bit more with his fastball and miss it.
Yeah, interesting.
over the years we've seen Roger Federer average first serve speed between about 117 and 125, but it's so accurate. It does so much damage.
In a place that's so hard to handle.
Yep. That's what Kevin's got to do now. He's got to take a little pace off.
That angle's been so effective for him. The win over Query and the win over Carreño Busta.
43.
That's got to be the biggest second serve of the match for either player. 120 miles an hour.
So a service hold for 3-5. But now Rafael Nadal will serve for a 2-set lead in this match. Not only has Anderson not broken Nadal's serve, but Nadal has not even given him a look at a break point in the match.
And it's so important on this very first point that Anderson shifts over to his left and doesn't give Nadal that slider down the middle, because Nadal's been really hurting him with that particular serve. And he lost 2 points on serve in the set. Again, so good at opening up the court. No panic here. He carves around the side of the ball, create the angle, always moving through it on contact.
To love. 6-3, second set to Rafael Nadal. He's 1 set away from a US Open championship.
6-3. Nadal leads by 2 sets to love.
And now Rafa back in this service game. Illinois tennis coach, of course, Kevin, former player at the University of Illinois.
Brad Dancer. Kevin played under him there.
Advantage Nadal.
Nadal's really found his range on that return of serve now, especially the second one. He's hitting it within a foot of the line. Immediately changing the dynamic of the point. Right there, he's rocking Anderson backward.
So an opportunity for an early service break to start this third set. Service break. Rafael Nadal gets the early advantage in set number 3. In fact, said served really well. Felt he played a great match after that first set. Was very happy the way he played. He's carried that over to this match tonight. He served well, defended well. Hard to find any flaws with his performance so far.
I'm surprised that challenging.
40-15.
Think it was that close?
Yeah, that was close. I mean, I'm right on that line.
Yeah.
If you have a chance to get the 30 all, you know, 2 sets of 11 break, I mean, you can't take.
Got to ask the question. Yep.
Service hold Nadal. By the way, Hawkeye says the challenge would not have been successful. The ball was out. So the consolidated service break gives Nadal a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Nadal's got him again. He's not only pulling him and pushing him from left to right, and he's forcing him to come forward.
Again, some players just getting to that ball and trying to get it back in play might be enough, but not against Nadal.
Something else he's done a good job of is continually turning Anderson back on himself. He's a big guy, as Kevin, so he's got a large turning circle.
Forehand, backhand, forehand, backhand.
40
That too, but on that previous point, going back behind him twice, so you hit to the backhand. As Kevin recovers, you go back to the backhand.
Okay.
So he's mixed up both well. He's chosen the right time when to move him, and precisely the right moment when to go behind the big guy.
That is the first double fault of the match for Nadal. Landing 2/3 of his first serves in play. That is the exact percentage he has played to throughout the tournament. Kevin has looked down at his
middle finger. It's on his right hand, and I don't know where that came from, but he's got a towel. He's got 2 towels in the back here, and one is to take away. I don't know if it's bleeding or just an annoyance.
Nadal.
3-1. Rafael Nadal
Nadal leads 3-1, third
in
set.
this third set. Again, that second serve of Anderson's that Nadal is winning all the points off of. Kevin's first serve in percentage has climbed way up in this set, 73% in this third, and he's winning 81% of the points on that serve, but only 1 of 6 point wins on his second serve. It's been a story of the match. Because when you think about it, Anderson has won 57% of the points on his second serve through the course of the match. Tonight, only 35%. He trails by 2 sets and a break.
Please take a seat. Any seat for now, please. Thank you.
Ninth ace of the match for Anderson, second of this set. Could use a couple of more of those to keep playing. Nadal was asked after his semifinal win, after some of the difficulties that he's had, challenges with his health and so on over the years, what it would mean to him to win a couple of slams this year, and he said, more than winning the slams is to be happy and healthy. He said, if I'm happy and I'm healthy and I feel competitive in most of the weeks I'm playing, then I'm good, and that's what's happened this year.
Yep. And I think you can say exactly the same about our 2 women finalists.
40-15.
Both of them having to come back from injury at the start of the year. A really deep appreciation for their sport.
Not much to smile about in the Anderson box. But he tries to hold serve here. And does. 5-4. And after the changeover, Rafael Nadal will serve for the US Open title.
5-4, third set, and by 2 sets to love.
Building to the moment. That's pretty much what we've seen from the world number 1. His opening set of his opening match of this tournament was really shaky. But it's fair to say he has played his best tennis in the second week of the tournament, and he has played just an amazing match in this one tonight.
He certainly has. He's given Anderson very little to feed off of. Experience, his decision making on the court has been very good. The one thing that will disappoint Kevin is that he's made just too many unforced errors, been pressing too much. And the fact that the first serve in sets 1 and 2, that first serve percentage in particular was well below par.
And didn't return well. I mean, again, his back's against the wall here, but never really got a handle on that left-handed serve from Nadal.
Yeah, not picking up on that slider. It's taken him a while to finally shift over, Luke.
The huge crowd in Arthur Ashe Stadium senses the moment is at hand as Rafael Nadal serves for the match and the US Open title.
Thank you. Please.
I know you think you're supporting him, but right now you're aggravating him.
15. Thank you. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, please.
One guy, 22,000 plus people.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain quiet so the players can play the points, please. Thank you. Continue.
Oh, hit it long.
(30-15).
2 points away. I don't know what that was about, but whatever it was.
Please.
Carlos keeping Uncle Tony in check, and that's not easy to do.
Yeah.
He's got it!
So tough to do.
30 on. Thank you. Thank you.
And we come to match point.
Thank you. Quiet, please. Thank you. Please. Deuce.
I tell you, Ella, I'm not too sure how many times Anderson has been to deuce on the Nadal serve, but it's not many. It could even be the first if memory serves.
Deuce.
They have been few and far between. He's not gotten to a break point yet.
What a response.
Advantage, Nadal.
And a match point again. Rafael Nadal is a U.S. Open champion for a third time.
6-3, 6-3, 6-4.